All right, so give you a reason why to take TriMet to work, or school, PSU, here, this campus. So, out of all of the major cities that are in the United States, what ranking do you think Portland has on traffic? On how bad traffic is? We're 10th in the United States, tied with DC. Washington, D.C., our federal capital that always has the worst traffic jams in the entire nation. We are comparable to them, and we are like 1/4 the population. This is according to an article from the Oregonian that was on March 31st in 2015. So, reason number one, it's because they're fun. The streetcar, the MAX station, they're a great way to not only meet people, transit, but it's a lot more reliable than getting stuck in traffic. So, in an article, Get Around Portland, last accessed on November 10th, it talks about how it's so much easier, so much less stress on you, on the entire environment, on traffic, for you to take the MAX in public transit, especially coming to school. And so, there's the problem. Everyone's trying to go through the 26, 205, I-5, and gridlocking our building. And we don't have the infrastructure, we don't have the ability to. How much do you think it costs for the Green Line to be installed? Millions of dollars. $575.7 million to do that Green Line. But it helps with emissions, traffic, pollution, all of those things. This is a diagram of the fares that I got from a website on TriMet.org on November 10th. Just without any discounts, free between the ages of 0 and 6. You have the Youth Pass, Adult Pass, Honored Citizens, and with gas prices, for the most part, everything that you see will be cheaper. An average American spends about 55 hours in traffic a year, beyond your commute, just being stuck. 55 hours. 1.5 work weeks. And this is a map of the railway station that you have from the Expo Center down to Milwaukee Airport, all the way up Hillsboro, Clackamas Town Center. It's really big. You have Beaverton. And a little PSU, like us, in the center, just about, of everything. Being in downtown Portland, you have so much access to be able to take it to and from. Every single line feeds into downtown. And there's all the different programs that PSU offers. So here's some little facts. Student A, which is me. I take TriMet to school. I pay $180 for a term pass, 3 months, $60. Originally it's $300. It's $100 a month for you to buy it, but being a PSU student, basically 50% off. And then if you drive here, you're gonna average about $180 in gas per term. So $60. Right there alone, you're hitting equal. Right, now we gotta talk about parking. Parking, cheap. I could find was about $378 per term for going like 3 days a week. And getting that off of the Transit Pass program for colleges, last accessed on November 10th, was all of the information on our Flex Pass. They do it for everyone. They have Honored Citizens passes for those that are also older that are going to PSU. And then, it's a little pie graph. So everyone that drives, you have about 21% of students drive, others carpool, which is still technically driving, but other people do walking that live in the downtown area. But 47% of us still do mass transit, which is great, but it can be more. There's so many thousands of students. Parking's atrocious. The price is ridiculous, especially if you want to get like a 5-day pass. If you're going 5 days a week, I mean, it is a commuter school. People commute to and from every single day. It's just what we do. And it's so ingrained in the entire process of Portland. You know, number 2 in bike-friendly city, you know, thanks to, you know, Armstrong and Nike, those Nike bikes. You can pay $5 for a year being a PSU student for those bikes. Up to 2 hours free ride use. I used it a lot during the riots. Being stuck here and working in downtown, I had no way out. Get one of those bikes, take it across the river. It's a great tool to have, and even if you just have some spare time, bike around the little waterfront. And we have great apps, easy access. Everyone's on their smartphones. It's really easy, quick, simple, free. Gives you updates, tells you when the next max is. It will remember your last max trip. You can reverse it. You don't have to do anything. You say depart now. It'll take you from that one to the next. You can change it to rails only if you just want to take the max, bus only, streetcar option, everything. Bikes, it's really good. It's really fun. If you've ever tried to put a bike on the front of a bus, it's really kind of awkward because everyone's waiting on you. You gotta pull it down and put it up there. But it gives you the ability to add another mode of transportation that takes away from all of the commuting that we have to do. And the last thing that I want to talk about is the future of transit. Think about a rail line going from Vancouver Mall to downtown Portland, going across that I-5 bridge. Or one that's gonna go from Tigard, Washington Square, into downtown. That's where they're looking at going. Could you imagine how amazing traffic would die down? Because 70% of people that take the MAX choose to. They choose to go to the MAX station, take a bus, rather than drive. Because it's ingrained in our kind of culture here. Like, I didn't get my license until I was 20, because I didn't see a need to, because of this system. And it really helps us. So I just want you guys to think about that. If you drive here, financially alone, it's gonna benefit you. And it doesn't save you that much time.